Alright, so we're actually using more bots. Now, is anything... Everything's green. So actually the bots are coping. The bots are actually coping alright. Maybe I'll just add another 100. Maybe I will add another 100 of them. But yeah, that's kind of what's slowing us down. But holy crap, those rockets are going freakishly quickly. I don't know why we so focused on getting our rockets going so quickly, but it just seems like the right thing to do. Let's grab... I'll grab 20 of those. Bots. There we go. Should we add another 100? There we go. If we add another 100, we see that if any bots are left, and it's kind of still standing. And have a direct train up there. Is doing that. I mean, I might have to. Oh, so. So we've got 500 bots now. Oh, some are not using all 500. Oh, so I'm adding, I'll add another. Yeah. Okay, so just get the times when it does that. Yeah, we've got to increase the low density stuff. Alright, so let's increase it over here. Let's add some more. There we go. Ah crap, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. No. Oh, look here. Here we go. Oh, so that's trying to improve that. Now how's the... Oh! It's using them, so let's add the other 100. I see every light's on green. There's nothing flicking to yellow. That guy's going red. Oh no, there's green. Why is he going red? Yeah, it's using all 650 bucks. Now, these guys all seem to... Actually, not going to do it yet. Let's do this. Because let me see if I can get this straight. Oh, get rid of that so you can have this kind of... Let me see if I can do this. Okay. And okay. Got that coming in there. Now. Let's have a look here. Alright, so I'm going to do that. That would be those guys. That would be... Holy crap, they're really going. How much human does it cost? Okay. Give it all my radars, give it all my... Much more bullets. There you go. Alright, so, now. Let me... Just temporarily. Input. Right. Right, just to get rid of all those guys. Holy crap, that's like just absolutely firing off rockets at a crazy ass pace. Oh, so rocket fuel is what we need now. Now we're missing rocket fuel. Okay, so that's got rid of that. Right. Oh, that's a little bit better, a little bit neater. So that's pumping that, and that's kind of all these things. Getting pumped in. Plenty of rocket and density if it needs it. I mean... Alright. Holy crap! That's seriously nuts. I did not expect it to be this fast. I honestly did not expect that. But So, pretty much... Oh, there you go. These guys are... Oh, the density. Oh, so the density ones are kind of filling up. These guys are slowing now. Alright, so all of a sudden the rocket fuel is the one slowing us down. And that used to be the only one that was actually right. Man, that is just absolutely flying. Oh, really? Is it, that must be... Is that, I'm going to have to time this. Are we actually doing a rocket a minute? I think we might be doing a rocket a minute now. Oh, so... Right, so let's have a look at this. And once it starts... Well, as soon as I see one... Oh, there you go. Right, so there's the timer. There's the timer going. 53, 55, 62, 69, 70, 70, 80, 87, 90, wow, 51 seconds. 51 seconds. That's even with not providing enough material and it had to slow down. All right, so that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Less than 51 seconds to launch a rocket. That's nuts. So let's see what's happening with our sign. So this is our science section.
They are out there watching.
And Mr. Toby! How are you doing, Toby? Long time no see. If you don't know who Toby is a Star Citizen streamer who has been streaming Star Citizen. Always says Star Citizen streamer who has been streaming because it's never Star Citizen. You've got the week off. Nice. Alright, so look at that. Alright, so this is our... These guys are mostly in waiting motion. I mean, we probably could increase our science thing over here. Could make a bigger science farm because everything is waiting now. But yeah, so Toby, we've just got up to a rocket at least every 51 seconds. Which is pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. We redid this whole thing. I still have a sword. Why? Oh, I haven't... There's been no need to remove the sword from you. Don't you like the sword? thoughts are great. Actually, I wonder, can you do any of these GIFs? Because it's for subscribers, but I don't know if mods can do it.
Hello, my baby.
Yeah, mods can
Hello,
do
my
that.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Alright, so... yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of GIF emotes. So it's one of the advantages that subscribers have got on my stream is they can, in fact, have GIF emotes running. So they can... I don't want to say annoy the hell out of me because that's exactly what some of them do, but you know, they can add a little bit of extra flair besides normal emotes. So there's a whole bunch that you can use. And if you want extras as a subscriber, just tell me what emote you want and maybe find a good GIF and I will add it in. Obviously I've got final say of that, but usually it shouldn't be a problem to add it in. No, I never had. I was usually around 14 seconds latency. That's kind of what it usually used to be. Now they've got the low latency thing, and yeah, I mean, I remember when you're right, but when Twitch first started, you know, it had a pretty high latency, at least 45 seconds. Alright, so that's done. So let's see, is there anything I can grab from here? I can grab those. I can grab these. And let me grab it. Oh, so that just gives it a little storage box. Why is it? Really? Alright, I could have one up here, but just for shits and giggles. Oh, you see, there you go, that's kind of sorted out. Now this is the one that's slowing down. Why is this one slowing down? It's probably because it's not getting a circuit. No, it's got circuits. It's got the plastic. Hey, Atreyu! Dave Gill, we don't use the proper spelling over here. We use the American spelling.
Go nuts.
Alright, so, well, it's Homer Simpson. You gotta use the American donut for Homer Simpson. Alright, there you go, Treyu. Alright, so what I've got, so this it's a blueprint I found for the solar panel. That's kind of one panel there. And you can kind of see my eyes if you got the mod running. You can see kind of where I am looking. So that is one solar panel. And I mean, you can tile it. I mean, somebody else started setting them up, but I usually have a gap between them like that. So it's easy to run through, but of course with tweak through, you can run through quite easily. And so that's kind of what I do with the solar. It's a very kind of, actually, what if I can find it on Factorio Prints? Ooh, okay. Wow. Alright, so one of the things you can do, if you go to Factorio Prints. Now, I'm not saying all those ones on Factorio Prints are good. There's a lot of crap on there. But one thing that you can do with those is you can look and see how people have done it. And you can click on the thing and export as string. And then in your blueprint book, import string and paste that string in there. And that will in fact give you the blueprint. So this is that blueprint over there that I've got. That is what that solar panel looks like. And essentially it's the solar panel with accumulators and transformers to tie everything together. And as you can see, it kind of works. These will actually work pretty well. Now there are different designs, and I got the same one for, this is a 480 megawatt nuclear thing. But the solar panels, at the beginning you use a lot of them. All right. Oh. Oh. Interesting. These guys are not making enough blue. Now we do have okay, that's an interesting thing. We're actually not getting enough. We're launching so fast, we are not actually making enough blues. So our blue rockets are actually what's holding us up here. It's waiting for this. This hasn't completed yet. It doesn't have enough blues. Okay, so we are delivering. Now the reason we've got delivering blues from there is because they're on separate circuits. Because we don't, and that's kind of why we've got this whole pipe thing down there, is they're separate circuits. We don't want the main base sort of coming into that logistic network. But this is an interesting one now. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to do this because see, that logistic circuit is down there. So, I mean, we are delivering blue circuits to this. Alright. Let's do this. Now again, not the brightest of ideas. But nobody said we were the brightest of builders. Will this actually work? I don't know. No, wait. Good idea. Okay, this is gonna be ridiculous, but yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. But anyway. Cannot believe how stupid this is gonna be. So this is how we send in the blues. Such a waste. So look what's going to happen. This is requesting blues. This is going into a... So it's literally just shifting them across. It is just silly. It is just ridiculously silly. But hey. What's Victoria if you're not doing spaghetti and silliness? So eventually this is going to fill up. You know, let's actually, how are we doing? So, got it, yeah, so it's got 200. Eventually this is going to fill up, it's got a whole line of blues. That can make it just to kind of make it a bit even thing. There you go. Absolutely ridiculously silly. And I'll tell you, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Alien Army. The only army that... not really an army. Alright, so it's not actually going to request blue circuits from down below anymore. And it's got plenty of blues over here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, was it? Why is there no... Oh, there's no steel. We've run out of steel. Holy shit. How did we run out of steel? Okay, so let's go have a look at our steel processor. Oh, there's asking for steel. There's our, oh, that's green circuits. There's our steel mill down there. Right, so that stuff's coming in as quick as it can. So what's happening here? It's just not manufacturing the steel quick enough. Really? Unbelievable, we're not actually making enough. Are we gonna have to build another steel factory? To cope with the... I cannot believe there's a lack of steel. It's not, it's just, yeah, it's... Why is that so slow? Why is that so slow? I don't get it. These are red, that mean they're not working. Oh, okay. I know what's going on here. Alright, so that's what's going on here. So let me... Oh, I can do this from afar. I need to get back to... I need to get back to my main... to the mall. But this is going to... Can I get some riveting Minesweeper play? No, I don't play Microsoft games. But you know what you can do? Windows force installs it on you all the time, so you are welcome to do that yourself. And your else is really good? Solitaire. That will keep you entertained for hours. For hours and hours. All true. I cannot make that up. It is true. So if I'm going to lose those and lose anything above 100, there we go. Well, sorry, I can't help you with that. Just not riveting enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, so look what's happening. These guys are coming in, but they are not getting down to the bottom. So what I'm going to do is change that to blue. And hopefully that will kind of feed it to the bottom there. Oh, no. Can't get rid of all that. And let's put that. No worries, Dr. Terrorizer. Enjoy trolling somewhere else. I know it's important to you. Your trolling matters. It really does. People need to know. They need to know about this exciting Minesweeper gameplay that you want to start. It's vital. It's vital. Society will not be the same without your excitement that you bring to the table. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so... Oh, insufficient item. Right, so we're just getting some more blues over there. What did you just do? Okay, so I'm using a mod called Upgrade Planner, which is actually a mod that is included in 0.17. They've actually integrated this into the game, and what it does is you say, for example, I want to change all the red bolts to blue bolts. I want to change all the red underground bolts to blue underground bolts, the fast splitters to blue splitters. And so what I do is I go over the stuff and replaces all those. Oh, what the hell is that doing there? Oh, there must have been some contamination once upon a time. Yeah, and so this is something that is now, so look at that. So since I did that, because the blue bolts are going, the blue bolts are going, so it's actually getting all the iron ore back to that. So it's maximizing the iron sort of smelting, which is allowing the plates to come all the way down to the bottom. So this is now producing a lot more steel. Then it's the same thing over here. So it's pretty cool. I mean, for example, say you've got like these really complicated things. Like look over here. See, that's red. These guys are all red. Now, I want them. You know, I want all the yellows and stuff like that to be changed to blues. So I just kind of go over there and I mark it like that, and boom, all the blues are now reds. I mean, so all the reds are now blues, and it can do anything. I mean, you know, say for example you want your factories to be, I see, like that's now, I actually turn those into yellow factories as well. Oops. So that's actually okay. So let's do that over here. So there, and it's going to turn it's going to replace all the blue factories with yellow factories. And so it's a really good way of upgrading your base. You build the stuff with the technology you have at the time, and then you can easily upgrade it, which is great. Right, so you got, alright, uranium 235 increasing, that is decreasing, so that is good. That is working out. Because we had a problem with having too much 238. Alright, now actually yeah, you know what? Let's convert this whole thing. Insufficient item. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually I want to get 50 of those. Oh, get rid of these. Ah. And I'm just going to upgrade my whole mall to be blue and yellow. See, look at that. So everything that was red is now turning into blue factories. Blue factories and blue bulk. Regardless of whether it was yellow or not. Then I mean you can just can't go over it. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so there we go. But the problem that we've got here is the feeding thing. There's some red over there. Oops. Yeah, there's your problem. I'm actually getting contaminated bolts now, which is gotta clean this stuff off. That's kind of one of the problems is you can get, if you run out of inventory space, you can get contaminated bolts, which is not a good look. Definitely not a good look. There we go, look at that. Okay, so that's looking good. So yeah. Oh. Again, just gotta be careful with a bit of contamination. Oh wow, a lot of. Now, I actually had this once where I had contamination, things stopped working, and the reason is because different things got into my bolt, and I couldn't pick the stuff up. I'm just double checking. Okay, so. That appears to all be working fine. So look at it, it's feeding the stuff quick enough for these things to... And you see obviously it's making a lot more blues because, you know, we just did a whole bunch of them. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of all these guys. Way too many of them. Alright, there we go. Now. I think we're back to normal. Oh, I got extra light in this thing. What are those? Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's all done. So we've converted all these to yellow. I mean, we don't need to really convert these to yellow because there's not like a major need for it. The moment power, and you notice since I put that power up to 4.5 we haven't had an issue. Alright, so that's kind of working over there. Now the other thing that we're going to do is we don't really have a red problem at the moment, do we? What are we lacking? Got plenty of plastic. We've got plenty of red. Why are these blocked? It's missing. Oh, where are we making those things? Missing green. We lacking green? Why is the screen not working? Why is the screen not unpacking? That's a problem. Alright, let's go figure out why the screen is not unpacking. The green should be unpacking over here, but it's not. Okay, so take the train and head to the science. Okay, that's what's kind of holding up my science. I'm not getting green circuit. I'm not sure why. It makes no sense. But we'll figure this out. Right, so here's all the green. Just making sure these are greater than X. Greater than X. Greater than equal to X. So all 6.3k. That divided by 24. Oh, really? You know why? I had one that said greater than X, not greater than or equal to. And that's caused the whole thing to... And there we go, look at that. Oh, so now it's unpacking. Oh, there we go. Lovely jubblies. It's kind of what happens when you have circuits and stations and that. So you see there's everything going and dumping stuff. So these things are all working. Oh, because it was relying on this to make it. This was making it, and it obviously wasn't making it fast enough. And now look at all these greens are... It's got all the greens it possibly needs. This is kind of like a bonus green. I see these are making greens, but this is kind of bonus green. Alright, now. A lot of bots here. Not utilizing them all fully. Alright, and yeah, look at these guys. Now I could increase this. You know what I'm gonna do? Now in the new version there is a thing called copy where you can copy paste. So like over here I'm building a new blueprint. In the in 17 you can actually do this as copy paste without having the need to build a new blueprint. No. Let's do this like that. I'm not doing that. Select across. And bring that. Alright. Nice, I've got that kind of one over there. Let's just remove these. Don't need these anymore. So yeah, they've got some good updates in 17. Alright, but I am going to need science labs. 1, 2, 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. I'm going to need 27 science labs. So that should cover everything. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's using more 2000 now. Oh, so 27 science there. Where's my go? There. Alright, so let's go back to mining station. And we've got to go grab some of those things that we've got to make 27. I need transport bolts, iron gears, and electronic circuits. Now first of all, grab this guy. So and you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it easier. I am just gonna do it like this. Make it nice and simple. Instead of me making it myself, and there we go, look at that. We're gonna make 27 on these. So just set up a little package to do it. Now, how do these stack? These stack in... so make it... Okay, that's fine. How much does it need? 5. $30. Alright. But now I need to go to the modules. Is that? Alright, so I gotta go to the productivity modules. Productivity module station. Gotta get speed and productivity. And then I'll go down there and finish that off. Right, and then we're going to start redesigning reds. We're going to continue with reds. And so a lot of this is all about tweaking the stuff and getting it up and running and stuff like that. Right, and now to battery. Oh, no battery. Holy crap. Oh, I'm missing two modules. Two beacons. 1, 2. Why are these guys not working? What's he missing? Green. Yeah, he's missing some. They're missing some colors. Oh, these guys are so attacking this. They're missing some colors. Well, so who is purple? Oh, right, it's wrong, purple. Well, what are you? Alright, so you require. You are missing. Missing bricks. Really? Are we bricks? Are we waiting on bricks? Is that what we're waiting on? Okay, so we're waiting on bricks. Alright, so that's kind of our issue. is we've got to increase our brick manufacturing now. Alright, so I know where that is. So let's go back to 7-Eleven station. Unbelievable, bricks. Of all the things, bricks. No station supplying stone brick. Wow. So we have got a station supplying bricks, but it's not kind of a great station because it's hey boss. Yes, we've got a station supplying bricks, but again, it's not a great station. You know, because it's bricks. How are we doing? We are doing fine. Fine, funky, and or dandy. Oh, so this is our brick station. So let's speed these up. Oh, I gotta do it like that. Alright. That's fine. Let's this one. Okay, and I'll do this. Alright, and now of course, look at this. See, the bricks aren't going fast enough, so I am going to change this into blue. So hopefully it can get the stuff out quicker. But look at that, see? And now also I'm going to change those blue ones into stackers. Is it kind of... let me have a look. So to make a brick, what is it? Oops. Wait. Yeah, to make a brick, it needs 2 stone and 3.5 seconds. These guys are running at 120% speed. There's 16k. Yeah, brick stacking net stacks of 100. Where are those guys going? Solar panels? Oh. Yeah, let's get that going towards there. Yeah, these are working. Ah, there's steel. Steel is still the issue. Right, so steel is still the issue, but steel should be improving. Right, you see dumping more stone. So, no, I'm thinking I might. These all are at 120%. Do I want to add more? I want to add more brick. I mean, we are using it for a year. After that, it did collect some bricks up there. The living steel. This is single player. No, I'm actually running on a server. However, it's mostly just been me doing this. Ah, there you go. These guys are going because they're starting to get. Oh, some bricks coming in. Oh, so yeah, just get bricks that's making these. Yeah, it's so it's not really single. I mean, it's multiplayer, but it's. Well, at the beginning, I had some people kind of helping out, you know, getting the basic science and that done. But since then, I've pretty much handled everything on my own. And Torman 27, thank you for the follow and welcome there, you know what I mean. Okay, so this can be improved. This is not fantastic. I mean, we did increase the speed a bit, we did increase the productivity a bit. So, actually, what does it say? A brick is normally. What does it tell you? There's 4.4. Let's do this. There you go, now that open. Not great, but it's kind of working. Now how exactly our stone? We've got a massive our stone thing down here. Yeah, so we've got plenty of stone. We didn't actually see a need for it as much at the beginning. But it is working out. I mean, because really all we needed it for was the main base. But now that's kind of not being used anymore. Alright, so, and this is fuel for the main one. Alright, so let's, so what did we have planned? We do rocket control use. Okay, so we've redone that, so I can delete that. Redo red circuits and get more coal. I mean, our coal liquefaction thing. Yeah, we add maximum. We add max, so it's not actually liquefying, even though it's filling this up. It's not liquefying because we add maximum plastic. We're producing plastic faster than we can use it. So this plant worked out extremely well. The our red circuits, where's our red circuits? We were going to redo red circuits. So the red circuits are still producing. Although we've got plenty. 219k. So we can redo them. You know, this side's actually up the ante quite a bit. This side, not so much. So you know what I can do? I mean, the whole thing with red circuits was we didn't have the plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. And I think I will clear this whole section. You know, so it will still be running, and we are going to redo this side of red circuit. Alright, so let's do that. So yesterday we worked out what we wanted to do with red circuit. We'll take a run up there. Of course, I've got to try. Yay, a middle cross. Crossing the train tracks. Crossing party lines. Scary. Oh, so look at all this. So let's yes, I'm doing this because this is gonna be scary now. Let me go, yeah, out of range. Right, so this kind of all taking this whole thing apart now. Now, I mean, I should really design it first, but no risk, no reward. Now, I think when I did this thing, I did have 50 bots that were 50 construction bots. So they are doing this work. There you go. So there's Oh. We're good at getting all the stuff. That's just it. Um. Alright, so it's just basically cleaning this up. Just clean these guys up. Ah, right, the ones on the outer edge that it's not getting. Alright, so that's alright. The disco box, get rid of those. And okay, so we get rid of guys on the outer part. Oops. Oh, so auto trash 100. Auto trash. Plastic above 100. Always remove this later. So this is just kind of wow. That was a ton that it was keeping in storage. Why did that keep so much? Right, that's kind of a lesson that we don't need to. Yeah, we had oh, these guys had huge buffers. So look at it, just absolutely grabbing everything there. But it is actually clearing out the stuff it needs from the buffer chest first, which is good. Here these. No. Oh, oh, already. Alright, so not having enough red circuits because of plastic, we kind of solved that problem big time. Which is actually kind of a good feeling. Wow, look at totally. Okay, this took a lot longer to destroy than I thought it would. No station spawn electronic circuit. Oh, so we've got to redo the greens as well. Wow. Okay, so the green. So once we get the reds done, we've got to redo the greens with something that kind of makes sense. Yeah, those are all in there. Okay, grab this. And let's see, those kind of are all, yeah, those are just, that needs to do on its own. I suppose I could kind of do these quickly myself. Now the reason we're doing this is because when we get put under pressure, you want the stuff to go quick. Look at that go. Ah, so it's just cleaning this up. Now we've got to do. Yesterday we started doing the red. Started with an idea of what the red would be. Really? Not done yet. Oh, there we go. Alright, so, and what? Okay, so that's, alright, so we've got that cleared now. So yesterday we started off with an idea with, Okay, we started off with an idea what the reds would be, and we came up with something a little like this. Oh. And what it was one of these. One of these supplies normally in normal speed. A red circuit requires 4 copper cables. It requires 4 copper cables. Okay. And it takes 6 seconds to build. This is half a second to build, and it builds 2 copper cables. So one of those factories would supply 6. In the space of 6 seconds, one would supply 6 of these. But now when you've got this, actually I have to plug this in. When you've got this thing going over here, right, this is at 240, these are 600%. So, you're probably going to need another one of these to make it, in order for it to work properly. This is 240%. Multiply. So that would be say 290, 190. These are all at 600%. Okay, no. Okay, okay. 87, 175. Okay. So if I talking for 292. Right. I think that would work. Alright, so if I grab that and call this red circuit. And E. Get rid of this one. All right. So let's have a. Let's have a look-see of this thing. Alright, so now, let's try this. This. Okay. This got covered. Right, so we're gonna have to get a whole bunch. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch more. Ah, there we go. There's your problem. Gonna have to be a gap somewhere. You know, for the like just like we have with the other one. We're gonna have to put a hole in the middle. Alright, but let's go grab some. Oh, we need some modules, speed modules. We need some beacons, we need speed modules. We need a bunch of stuff. Oh god, look at all this. Bunch of stuff there. Oh, Light of Magic, good morning. Sorry, I missed that. Your name was the same color as the Pretzel Rocks band. So I missed that, my apologies. So what I'm doing at the moment is, this was my old red and I'm kind of redoing it into something that is more kind of efficient. It should be. But I need to get more speed modules and things like that. So we're taking a little bit of a run up to our speed module area. avoiding the trains. Alright, so just grab some of these. So these guys are busy now. We were having an issue with not having enough red circuits. That's kind of what prompted us to redo the red circuits. However, that issue was about plastic. And we solved the plastic so well that we are overproducing plastic. Oh, I need more speed modules. Wow. I think that's... Wow, I used all those speed modules that quickly? We are launching rockets at about 1 every 51 seconds. And less. So our rockets are pretty fast at the moment. Got a whole rocket manufacturing thing over here. Oh, cool, we got steel, so that can kick off again. Alright, so that's kind of we had an issue with steel was an issue. We have sort of solved it. Not enough. We might need to do another steel factory actually. Yeah, we might need another steel factory. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to build another steel factory because now we are acquiring a lot of steel. They're just running out with all these trains. Oh, so let's see what's happening here. Oh, wow. Right, so... Why is that red? We actually need to have oh. Okay, so not shoveling it in faster. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Must have joined. Funny. Okay, so I see what's going on here. Basically, we've got too many red. Okay, so it's first taking it out from this buffer area. Literally got too many red circuits. So we can't see how this thing is actually functioning properly. Thank you. suppose don't do nothing red there. This. So that would block those extra reds that are not needed. Okay, so that's kind of that's that one working. Oh, so we just leave this in the meantime, see how this works out. And then of course we can always increase this as required. Alright, let's go have a look at let's go have a look at the green one. So we've got a green one down here. This was our new green. How many green? 13k. Alright, so let's go see if we can improve the green output. So that will be our next trip. Try improve green output. Got 2 green stations, so we'll do the one station and then we'll do the other station. Oh, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need need 50 of that. Alright, so green 2 up for green purpose. Actually, what is the station for? 7 unload. For this green. Right, so 7 unload, green 2. So that's not going to be in anybody's way. Alright, so let's add a bunch of things here. And again, probably not the ideal way to do it, but oops. I'm going to dump these in there. Dump those in there. Dump those in there. Dump those. Dump those. Dump those. Okay, so we need just do that auto trash thing. Uh, so it's getting all these guys. Okay. Right, so that's all done. Okay, so it's only one side. So now let's look at this. Now, a green circuit. A green circuit requires 3 copper, 1 iron, and it's half a second. So if I look at my sort of standard green circuit layout, how they usually work is it's 3 copper to 2 greens. 3 copper to 2 greens. So let's kind of do that. So if you have copper, 3 copper, and green, and 3. All right, so and then you have, except we've just been doing this in lines. So let's grab some of these guys. Then you have these guys. No, I've got my little kitty. She is saying, that wire looks interesting. Can I pull it? It's the headphone wire. So I need to have these guys. Alright. Right, then you're gonna have this. So it is still supplying it. Just got to have this there, but let just right this second. Right, so kind of have that. And There we go. Now, just going to do that there. Alright, so. Hey, Horace. You on your cell phone? Why are you on your cell phone? Did you drop in the toilet and you're watching me in the toilet? Is that what happened? Right, so everything is at... Oh, the 25th. Really? Oh, that's 10 days. Oh, is this because they they passed a law where they have to actually give accurate speed? And they can't just give out made up speed? I was watching a this one site I watched, Level 1 News. They do like tech stuff, you know, a whole lot of techie stuff and things like that. And I think they passed a law in the UK or in the EU that got passed through to the UK as well, where ISPs can no longer say up to 100 megabits per second. When in reality, all they give is 20, and they might give a burst of 100. But you know, it's kind of like now they actually have to give the actual speed of the connection. So yeah, so now they have to tell you what you're actually getting. And apparently, every ISP in the UK had to change their plans to fit with this new law, except for one. Yeah, they have to give you the actual speed. That's right. Okay, so I mean, actually, I was at the office the other day, the condo office, and I saw for my ISP. I saw a what do you call it? Yeah, I saw a sort of advertisement for the for kind of the same ISP I have here, and it was like I've got a connection of about one ISP is 70 down, 50 up, or 70 down, 40 up. No, 70 down, 30 up. 70 down, 30 up. 70, 30. That's my current connection speed. And I saw them advertising 200 down, 50 up for less than I'm paying. So my wife gave them a call, and next month my internet speed is tripling. And it's costing me less. Isn't competition grand? So I'll have, between the two ISPs, I'll have 300 megabits down and almost 100 up at home. It's not bad. Can't complain with that. Oh, so look at this, 240% speed. So the order 240, so that's... Yeah, I mean, look at you in a house. Home and condos are usually quite different. Oh, so look at the speed of those. Actually, if I use stackers, if I use normal inserters as opposed to stack inserters. Oh, no. Everything is advertised as megabits per second. No, the small MBS is megabits. Not the big MB is megabytes. I think you got that backwards, Dirty Squirrel. 1 megabyte is 8 megabits. Yeah, 1 megabyte is 8 megabit. So usually your download speed, when you download something, you'll see 17 megabytes per second, or 17 MB per second. That's megabytes. But your ISP speed is usually a megabit. Now, the thing is, like you said, it's 8 bits is 1 byte. That's the way computers work. However, what they did in hard drives a long time ago is, let's see the advertising being dicks again, is they said, oh, you've got a 20 megabyte hard drive. Now this is like long time ago. So what is a 20 megabyte hard drive? You would expect 20 megabytes. Oh no! It is 2 million megabits. So it's kind of, what they do is they take it and they, yeah, it's kind of, it's like weird. So I mean, 20 megabytes. So if you take, alright, so if you take one byte, which is 8, to a kilobyte, which is 1024, to a megabyte, which is, oh, so 1024 times 1024, which is 1 million. A megabyte is 1 million. So it's 104. Don't know if you can see that. 104 like that. Then you times that by 20. So that's 20. You can see it's kind of 20.97. So I mean, you expect it to be, you know, you'd expect that's what you get. No, when you actually do a scan, you get 20 million. And it just carries on to terabytes. You get 20 million. You miss an entire megabyte because they use it. It's something that they do with advertising, is they don't use the actual megabyte number. They use 20 million. So it's the same with, like, for example, if you look at a hard drive that is advertised as 3 terabytes, it will be like, what's it, 3 billion or whatever? It will be 3 billion. So, but when you actually convert it, it's something like only 2.8 terabytes in actual space. So in actual space, there's only 2.8 terabytes, but it's advertised as 3 terabytes because it's decimal. It's like, so advertising, it just screws everybody up. It screws everybody up. We're not advertising correct. Never. Never, but it's like, oh yeah, 4K TV. Why? Why? I mean, you've got 480p, 720p, 1080p, or yeah. So those are kind of your resolutions. It's the bottom. I mean, sorry, it's the vertical resolution of the screen. So a 1920 by 1080 is part of HD, right? And the vertical resolution is 1080 things. Then 4K. Now 4K should actually be 2160. That's the vertical resolution, 2160. So if anything, call it 2K. No, they decided vertical's number is not big enough. Let's use the horizontal numbers. So they took 1920 times it by 2, which gives you 3,700 or so, or 3,700 and round it up to 4K and say, oh look, it's 4K. It's like, and I wonder why people become pissed off with them. It's like, why? Why we just, 4K is bigger than 1080. No. And then I said walk around and say, well, it's 4 times the amount. Oh, God, I want advertisers. Yes, Mo. Oh, shit. I killed something there. Oh, my God. Bastards. I'm going to have to go out there and sort that out. Yes, my wife does advertising for a living. But not tech advertising. Oh yeah, well that's actually what I well that's exactly what there's a promotion it's a promotion for my ISP, and so they said, listen, we can't switch you now, but the next billing cycle we will switch you over. Fair enough. No complaints. No saying, oh, we can't because it's only for new installations. I've heard that so many times and blah, 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 blah. And my reply to that is, okay, well then I'm cancelling my connection and I'm requiring a new installation. Oh, you can't do that. It's like, it's so stupid. And G Bon Boomer 3, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Alien Army. Alright, so I mean, I think this will. Right, so let's kind of see. Alright. Oh, yeah, so that's going to do that. Damn, yeah. Wow. Oh, you're forgetting the S. Wow, you're forgetting the S.
Donuts.
Yeah, not one donut, it's donuts. Now, let me see, how is this working? So why is this red? Because it's not getting stuff fast enough. Yeah, there you go.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go, there you go.
Let's have a look there. Ban that. Like, give banana. Nope. Nope, we ban nothing. It was himself. What? Okay. Ban at everyone. Hey, everyone's banned. Everyone, all go to the naughty corner. Actually, I've got an interesting command in the bot. It's exclamation point kill. Nice, boss. I've got an interesting command. I think the kill command, I believe it can time you out. You actually can get timed out. It will time you out if you try to kill somebody. Well, I mean, if you succeed, you can time somebody out. It's kind of it's a weird thing. There you go. So it's a 1 minute timeout. Sometimes you time the other person out. Yeah, no, boss trying to kill Hot Ice, but he missed with his spoon. Oh god, the one time people were going wild with that in roulette, and my whole chat was just timed out. The whole chat. Alright, so do we actually... Now I wonder if I can do another one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this thing kind of sort of in the right trying to get this in the right method. Right, so is that working? Bot can't time out another mod. Wow! So basically what you're saying is Hot Ice is abusing her power. That is what you're saying. Oh, so these two are working overtime. 4-3, they're kind of waiting. Let's have a look here. So we can actually do 2 to 3. Wait a minute. So these are all running at... See, normally it's 3 to 2. Oh no, actually no, it's not 3 to 2. Can you have a look? This ratio is correct. Oh yeah, 3 to 2. 3 of these to provide 2. But 2 seems to be providing it just fine. I mean, in the short time this has been running, this has created 2,000 circuits. Holy crap! Holy crap, 2,000 circuits that quickly. This is... Alright, so we ran out of copper. Alright, so I don't know if that actually works pretty damn well. Question is, should we go with 2 to 3? You know what, let's do that. Let's do that. Go with 2 to 3. Oh, there you go. Is this working? There you go. Yeah, 2 to 3's. One of those needs 3 copper cables. Yeah, see this kind of, there's some yellow. Now I wonder if holy crap, we run out. Let's have a look here. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to work this in a way that is kind of makes sense. Right. So if I put that there, oh, I see, that's the problem. That's the problem. What if I a substation there? And alright, so those guys are working full time. These guys, what are they lacking? Okay, so they are lacking those things. Alright, so let's try this. Um, and where's it? Upstage. That's a problem. Okay, I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that one. I'll do that there. Would that be enough? What is that? Yep. Now, so let's have a look. I'm just looking at the... No, it's... So it's not actually getting enough... Oh, so I don't even need to do this anymore. These guys aren't needed anymore. I can just do it like that. This. 90. Oh. Okay, so just go for a 3-3 instead of a 3-2. See, look at this. This is... He's kind of sitting. Okay. So yeah, let's go with let's do greens like this. Okay, so this is going to be our new green layout. Just make sure everything is output set. Maybe output, make that like that. Because I need so many. Okay, so I think yeah, let's go with this one. Right, so that is going to be our new green layout. Each one is running at 240%. They're all extra stuff. I mean, look at these things are 5,000. I mean, look how quickly they are. Now, these other ones, how much have they produced? Oh, this is 101,000. That's a little bit more. Alright, so, I'm going to do this. I'm going to green circuits. And I'm going to call this green circuits. And I am going to pop it in that smart thing. That doesn't really matter because it's over here. Very similar to the red. Alright, so now let's crush that. Alright, now, let's start building these boys. I'm gonna build it. One, two, one, two, three. Oh, I'm out of. Did I get out of it? Did I have more? I do have more. Let's see. This guy should be up there. Okay, so let's put this one there. I'll put this one there. Oh. Oh, so that's... Now why are you guys... Oh, because you don't have the green ones. Oh, so we got to get a whole bunch of... You've got to get a whole bunch of green things. So this relies pretty heavily on green things. So let's grab these guys. Alright, and that's good. Let's to 7-Eleven, please. So that is going to be the green factory. That is our new, all-improved green manufacturing. This is good. And I'm gonna have. Let's make these 200. Okay, what I'm gonna do now to make the green one. It requires blue one. What if I do? If I request let's just have a look. Ah, there you go. Hey, Wickstrom. How's it going? Oh, so that is kind of working. It's kind of getting rid of the blues. My factory looks quite crowded. Yes. Yes, I have gone. It's a pretty big factory. I am now kind of rejigifying things. So this is kind of, oh, jeez, trains. This is kind of what that green manufacturer used to look like. This is what it's looking like now. It's toit, very toit. Yeah, so it should start manufacturing. Just this kind of manufacturing faster than it can supply. There is, when you start the game, to launch a rocket. Right, so get a rocket launch. Now I've had 410 rocket launches. So when you launch a rocket, you win the game. Then it gets space science, which then helps improve other things. The problem that we've got at the moment... steel. Okay. So it's kind of like I was getting this up to 51, a rocket every 51 seconds. That's what I was doing. Now the idea is to get 1,000 science to... So where is this? I don't know how many science are you doing, but you get 1,000 science and this is called a megabase. 1,000 science and one rocket launch every minute. And I'm very close to that. I was at the rocket stage, but I've run out of I've got steel. Steel is kind of giving me issues at the moment. I'm not manufacturing enough steel. So I'm sorting out my green circuits, and then I'm going to try to sort out steel and get more steel. But I mean, I've got, this factory is pretty huge. Where is my steel? So there you see, the steel is not manufacturing fast enough. Oh, what's this? That guy's kind of getting close. And this other guy, oh, okay, these guys, I'm gonna have to go to Coal Ore West 1. Let me just go to Coal Ore West 1 and fix that. Something is afoot in Coal Ore West 1. Something is afoot. Coal Ore West 1. There is something afoot, and I shall defoot it. This is a long journey. Through deserts, across other trains. But yeah, Wickstrom is kind of, I mean, you're a programmer, you kind of understand think of it as a programming language. You've got outputs and inputs, ways to get things across, and you're trying to get kind of the most efficient way you can. Oh, God, that's working. Okay, so... And so it's kind of like you constantly tweaking algorithms and things like that, trying to get the whole thing working in the most efficient manner possible. And that's kind of how to look at this game. Yeah, that's really how to look at this game. It's all about getting things tuned to be highly efficient. Oh, crap. Copper always. Oh, so let's go to that one quickly. And you know, and just like, you know, when you get yourself kind of your head around particular subroutines and the way things work, and you kind of, you know, your mind is stuck on it, how to improve it and things like that. This does the same thing. It does the same thing. It just completely, you know. Oh, weird. I mean, that's kind of that's the best way I can use to describe it. You know, you've got train systems to set up, you've got a different flow. It's great. It really is. It's such a great game. You know, so addictive. It really is a highly addictive game. There's a reason they call it Cracktoria. And it's not because there are cracks in the ground. Oh, so let's go to... Don't unload. But yeah, it's... Okay, so no stations applying food oil, doesn't matter. We are kind of mostly coal economy. Food is a bonus. Yeah, I've got kind of my little... And see, this has got so much plastic, it's great. Alright, so what's happening here? Alright, so this is just not getting enough copper. But anyway, let's see, can we... Yeah, I kind of see this as a game that you would enjoy with him. Now, obviously, we are going to this. like this. Alright, so we are... What's happening? Oh, we don't have copper. We're lacking copper. No such blood sort of... Oh. So copper's become an issue as well now. Oh, there comes copper. So we've got the bots doing... Oh god, we need more bots. Oh, so that's unloading the copper. Now it's unloading. And yeah, oh, it is completely using all the bots. Lots of red. Mainly because we can't supply enough copper. But let's see. Since we started, this guy's made 2,000. So I think this block might actually... I mean, how much is that? 4, 8, 12. 12 times 4. What's 12 times 4? He's 3... 48. And let's be 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 times 3. 36. So this is 36 and that is 24. But I think this will outperform that because each one over here is at 240%, where each one over here is at 10%? Really? So yeah, this should be much faster than that. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, I killed one. So now let's take this whole thing down. Alright, so what we're doing over here is we're just removing this whole thing over here, and so we can do the new one. Okay. Oh god, I've got no... Damn it. Oh, just that thing wasn't actually unpacking. That's a problem. We're tired of moving all these things out. Look at this, all moving everything out here. Wow, look at He's building like a nutcase. Oh, so this green should really become our powerhouse of greens. Play inventory full. Yes. Oh, what are you? So you can't fight that one. So we've got the biters, you know, trying to bite. Because that's what biters do, they bite. The biters are basically assholes in disguise. Okay, so again, this is kind of right, so let's, if I take a new blueprint and I grab this like that, bring this up there, put it exactly there, and
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
100% true. 100% true. Right, so this should yes, yeah, okay, so dump these guys. I've got all these things. Yep, everything is there. Lovely. Oh. I need some more. Okay, so I definitely need some more beacons and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of that's how this is looking. And that's definitely calling for more stuff. Yes, we've got kind of everything. Oh, so we need, yeah, we need more of everything. We need more beacons, we need more things. The basic factories are there, but they're doing a crappy job because they're just basic factories. Alright, so, first of all, let's kind of auto trash the probably grab. Wow, we're actually using a lot less of them. Gonna leave it with 6 just in case we need to move anything. Alright, and let's go to 7-Eleven mining station. Yeah. So you can see you got constant trains coming in here. So it's just waiting for one of them to leave. So it is, I mean, it's creating circuits pretty damn quick. Even at this stage. It's got 1,000, so we could probably do with a bunch more logistic bots as well. Oh, really? had to go that side. Oh, now you go that side. What the hell, dude? Do you even know how to signal properly? How's the FPS? It should be 60. Yep, pretty much 60. 60. No problem there. I'll get rid of these. Oh. Only one. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Get rid of these boys. Well, without the biters, everything's better without biters. Biting is better without biters. Biters annoy the shits out of me. This is a fact. Biters are dicks. I don't know. I mean, let's grab all these. And where's the bot? Grab all these bots. Oh, so that's a lot of bots. A lot of those things, a lot of bots. Let's go back to that one. Also, does a server make your local FPS better? I don't know. What's the goal of this game? The goal of this game is to... so essentially the goal of this game is to build a factory that will launch a rocket into space. That is... You know, once you've done that, you have won the game. They give you a whole announcement. And there's kind of my rocket that's about to launch into space. So when you've done this, you have won the game. Okay, so that's that is the goal of the game. See, look, there it goes. Now what happens is when the rocket goes into space, you're right, you get a whole bunch of this space science, which you then use to improve other things. So now one of the goals, it's called a mega base, is to get a rocket launching every minute. My rocket is launching every 51 seconds. When it takes, you know, with the resources aren't 100% yet, and still launching every 51 seconds. But then there's the science. You've also got to do a rocket for mega base every minute and 1,000 science per minute. I'm not sure what my science is. Oh god, I've just run out of power. Oh god, I ran out of power. Yeah, is Juice Bigelow now gigawatt? He is my station. 4.5 million. Alright, so these have already started. You see what I did, Parrot Math? Is I put in a decider combinator here. So that decides when to fire it off. I don't need to change each one of these things individually anymore. I just change it over here. Alright, so kind of, you know, so this thing has gone through, this thing is power hungry, like you have no idea. Okay, so look at this. This is using 1,000 bots. So let's add more bots. More bots. Alright, so are any bots idle? No bots are idle. So add more bots. Are any bots idle? No bots are idle. Add more bots. Any bots idle? 1,800 bots. No bots idle. So there you go. 1,800 bots. Let's have a look at the FPS UPS. Oh, 60. $60. Oh, I actually do have a little bit of an issue here. Oh crap. Saving. There is not enough. I'm just trying to. So they need to charge. The boss need to charge up. I'm trying to give them more places to charge up. Boss on effect before you have 30. You see, there's always something more to do. There's always a higher goal to aim for. Always. So you see, these guys are. So I'm just, and now these robot towers are also charging stations. So I'm kind of, so now if I look at my bots, okay, some of them are resting. Some of the bots are resting. Some are red. Why is it red? I've got nothing in there. In those boxes. Oh, because I'm lacking copper. I'm lacking copper. There you go. Right, now what I need to do is I need to go up to productivity. Productivity modules. And I've got to go grab a whole bunch of stuff over there. Yeah, it's this game starts very simple. You've got to melt iron ore into iron, and that makes transporter, and then you've got to put it through a factory that's going to make transporter both. It's kind of like that. And then as you do more and more stuff, it gets more and more complex as it goes on. And a hypermisk. Mystics? Hypermystics. There you go. And yeah, as you kind of, I mean, it's one of these games that they, the nickname for it is Cracktoria, because once you, no, hyper mystics, it's like a mystic, but it's hyper. The X needs to be heard. You cannot silence the X. No, it's one of these games that, like Civilization has the thing of one more turn. This has it, I just want to do one more thing. And before you realize it, you've been stuck in the game for hundreds of hours. And, Stacy, everybody's going. And like, you've literally been stuck in the game for hundreds of hours. Oh, and then it's like, you know, maybe I could tweak this to make it run more efficiently. Or maybe I can do this, or, you know, how many trains is this asking for? You know what, I'm going to change this to ask for 4 trains. And, oh, so it can't pick up the green. So this has got 39k. So it's actually producing this stuff really quickly. I might need to add a stacker over here, actually. Okay, but anyway, this is going. I mean, it's... I'm gonna need bigger trains. Yeah, and then there's that thing. It's like, what? Well, look at all those greens coming in there. So yeah, there's another train delivering more. So this has just picked up a whole bunch of... Yeah, this train is kind of full. And it's already got 23k and it's asked for a pickup at 32k. I hate spiders. Spiders annoy me. So it's like, let's go... Spiders are a waste of space. Yeah, Zarko, that's and again, there are tons of mods in this game as well. There are tons of mods. So pretty much, you know, once you say, oh, you know what? I can build this base quite easily. I can, you know, even though every map is self-generated and stuff like that, I can do this quite easily. There are mods that change the game completely. So that's, I'm actually using my uranium 238 now. That used to be 370k. That's actually going down. That's going up. And what I've got is I've got little things to turn things on and off depending on how much we've got. So this, once we get to 50k, it will start processing uranium again. And once we've got, while we've got less than 30k, 235. So if I'm leaving it at 50 and 30. So we always have plenty. Way too much. Doesn't matter. More the merrier. Alright, but it is 5:30 now, so it is time for me to end this stream. I will be back tomorrow to continue this. I mean, so what have we done today? We did... Okay, so 0.5 done. And so what we did today was we redid this whole section. We redid this whole section so that it's creating these things at a much higher rate. I mean, you can see over here. Oh, that's already launching another one. 416 rockets. We've adjusted this. We've also... Oh, no, Yeah, that mod packets, I mean, I can throw it onto Dropbox or whatever. I could throw on another server, because this is running on a server at the moment. I've got, and I mean, Factorio doesn't take a lot of stuff. The only problem, of course, is latency, which isn't really much of an issue unless you're driving. And that's why I've got mods like Drive Assist, Pavement Drive Assist and stuff like that. But we also did the red circuit. So this is kind of what the new red circuits is looking like. But again, we've got so many red circuits that we've actually got too many red circuits. These guys, unfortunately, we forgot to put a stop on there. In fact, that's actually something. Let me do that before I go. But the thing that we've got to do tomorrow is we've got to set up oops, steel refinery. Okay, so we need another steel refinery because our current steel refinery is not coping with demand. I mean, it's working at maximum capacity, but it is unable to cope with the demand that we are putting on it. So we need to create another one. But let's go just see if I can just adjust this. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I've got just too many red circuits in here. Too big a buffer in here. Can't do anything about that. That's not going to work. Oh god, it's going to take me forever to do this. All right. Yeah. Oh god. Yes. All right. You know what? I have to go. I have to go. It's actually Cool Cat's birthday today. He's sleeping behind the green screen. It's his birthday today. This guy. Look at him. So it's Cool Cat's birthday today, and I really gave him a snack this morning. Got so excited. He even slept in. He slept till 5 o'clock before waking me for breakfast. But anyway, alright, so there we go. We've got that. And you can see kind of the FPS, GPS, no problem. But yeah, we've got a pretty big base. I mean, we've got some... Got to chop some more coal over there. Although, even though this is requesting coal, we're not actually using it because we kind of got so much plastic. It's like we got more plastic that we can use. I'm a man alien. I'm half alien, half man, half my own best friend. Alright, and this was what the old green circuits look like. You can see kind of the new one does look very different. Dirty half-breed, that's right. No station supplying steel plates and copper plates. Holy crap, we got Are we running out of copper as well? Okay, I see what the problem is. We've got to adjust these so it can load quicker. Oh, so we've got to do that. Yeah, we've got to adjust it to make it load quicker. So let's do that over there. Fix loading of copper iron. It really is. It really is. Oh, okay. No, let me just get back to a place where I can. And actually, all our trains are busy. Right, so I'll go back to my. Oh look! Oh. Ah, so we are going to stop there. That's it. That's it. Let's see who is streaming at the moment. And see who's playing Factorio, or who is okay. But let's have a look. Oh, you know what? Naysayer 88. He's hosted me a bunch of times. So let's go over to Mr. Naysayer 88. And a chip eater. No, we don't do chip eaters. So Naysayer 88 hosted us a bunch of times, so we are going to go and give him a host. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not great with the. I'm not great with the hellos, and you know, with the invasions and raids and anyway. But anyway, I'm going to host Mr. Naysayer88. So go give him a good hello, and I will catch all you guys in about an hour's time, hour 15, for some more Citadel Fort with Fire. Then tomorrow, 6 AM UTC, we will be back on Factorio to sort this out. And Tech Level, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Alien Army. So let's head off today, sir. You guys have yourself a great old time, and I will catch you. Yeah, an hour and a half. Or tomorrow morning. Whenever. Or later. See ya. Bye. Wow, the song had to end right there. How rude.
I think that's fine.